Hi, this is my second video and I'm going to call this The Early Years. I was born in 1936 at a place called Ely in Cambridgeshire in the UK, and as the Second World War started in 1939 I would be known as a war baby. And some of my earliest remembrances was of being taken out into our garden, into what was known as an Anderson air raid shelter. And it was built into the ground and then covered over with earth, so that you went down into the ground. And we had bunk beds and things like that, and if the siren went, which the siren was to indicate that there were aeroplanes overhead that you could be dropping bombs, so we would be rushed out into this Anderson air raid shelter. Later on in the war they actually issued us with something that went in the front room of the house, and it had a sort of iron top and mesh at the sides, and instead of going outside you actually got shoved inside this sort of mesh thing. And we had mattresses and things, and I guess the idea was that if the house got bombed then it would fall down on top of this iron topped table and hopefully saved one. During this early part of my life, Ely has a very beautiful cathedral, and I was chosen to be a boy chorister there. So a great deal of my life was spent in this cathedral, singing services each day, and 2 and 3 on a Sunday. So I've always had a love of church music, and music really has played quite a big chunk in my life. So I'm very grateful that I had that kind of upbringing. I went to a very good school called the King's School Ely. I'm not a very clever person and was useless at games, so not really very popular at school. And at the age of 16 left school with no qualifications at all, but the job that I went to was to be a footman at a man called Lord Fairhaven's house, and this was a very grand house in Cambridgeshire. He happened to be a governor of the school, and that's really how I got to know about him and wanting people to work there. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about that first job and how it was to live in this very grand house and to be thrown into an atmosphere that I had no inclination of at all. So I'm going to leave this for now and hopefully carry on another day. So I hope this is of interest to you all, and see you again soon. Bye.